It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus, have you ever felt as though you're carrying around an invisible weight? The hopes and judgments of everyone you know, gathered quietly on your shoulders. Maybe you've noticed the way certain words from others linger in your mind, echoing when you're trying to make a decision, leaving you second-guessing yourself. It's hard to explain, but sometimes meeting other people's standards can feel more important than listening to your own voice, even when you know it quietly asks for gentleness or rest. Perhaps you find yourself agreeing to something you don't want, fearing disappointment. Or maybe you're awake at night, running through lists of all the ways you might fall short, feeling overwhelmed by expectations, especially when they come from those we care about, is a burden many of us know more intimately than we admit. But Epictetus saw this another way, a way that gently releases us from the tangle of other people's demands. Raised as a slave in ancient Rome, Epictetus understood what it meant to have your life shaped by forces outside your control. Yet, he taught that while the world may press in on us, our reactions, our inner judgments, belong wholly to ourselves. According to Epictetus, much of our suffering comes not from the events themselves, not from what others expect or demand, but from the way we interpret and hold those expectations inside. We cannot always change what the world asks of us, but we can nurture a kind of calm detachment, drawing a quiet line between what we're responsible for and what belongs entirely to others. In living like this, something shifts. We begin to notice which burdens are truly ours to carry and which can, however gently, be set down. We might practice pausing before reacting, asking, is this standard truly mine? Or is it someone else's voice shaping my fear? Over time, we can create small habits, a private moment before saying yes, or a kind word to ourselves when we can't please everyone. These actions won't silence all expectations, but they soften our response. We become more anchored, able to hear the world, but not be tossed by every wave. If this speaks to something in you, consider subscribing. I'm building a quiet corner of the internet for people like us, people asking harder questions, healing deeper wounds, and finding their way forward. Drop a comment if you want me to explore something specific next. I'd love to hear your story. The world will always have its voices, its pressures, but you can offer yourself a quieter space within. You don't have to let every expectation in. You don't have to fix everything all at once, but you're here, and that's a beginning. Thanks for giving this space in your day. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.